What's going on, everybody? Jada Black here. I am back with another video. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. This video is going to be a bit in response to a video that I saw of K.Michelle speaking on her experiences with certain men. If y'all want to see that video, I will put the link inside the description box. Y'all can go and check it out for yourself, and you can let me know what you think. You know, I don't know what it is. Like, when men brag about their conquests, they're vilified. When women brag about the amount of men that they've slept with, people they have a big laugh at it. You know, it's funny when men get put on blast. People like to see men sweat. They like to see men apologize. But in this particular interview, K.Michelle talked about a variety of things. She talked about the men she's dated. She spoke about R. Kelly. But there was something specific that she said that prompted me to make this video. She goes on to talk about the dick sizes of some of the guys that she never had sex with. Okay. Now she was asked about LeSean McCoy because the interviewer said that he did research on her and that it was said that she dated LeSean McCoy, but she, I guess, clarified to say she never dated him, but she flew all the way to Georgia for a little while just to see if it would work out. And for whatever reason, she said she was getting high on, and they were sitting around talking, and he let it be known that he comes quick. Now I don't know if I missed something, but she didn't specifically say he had a small dick, but I guess that is what is being inferred in this particular interview. And they thought that was just so funny. She even said that she laughed at it. She said that her being high was the reason why she laughed at it, and maybe he felt some type of way. And she also talked about Chad Ocho Cinco. She said the reason why she never slept with him, and she was going to, was because he had a very big dick size. And I guess he either showed her a picture or what, I don't know. But she basically said that his dick was too big for her, and that's why she never slept with him. And you see, this type of talk is the reason why when dudes talk about how her box smells, I really can't sympathize, because she always talks about the men that she sleeps with. She talks about her quote unquote hot pocket, but when other people speak on it, she wants to be mad. She wants to go off. But you can talk about the dick sizes of dudes and why you wouldn't sleep with them. You went all the way to Georgia to spend time with a guy who you were planning on dating. You was gonna date that dude, man. And you know what? You know what the really telling thing was? She said that when she got to Georgia or whatever, when she got to the city he was in, he didn't immediately want to sleep with her, and she thought that something was wrong with him. And I think she said she talked to her mother and there were rumors about him. So I guess because a guy isn't thirsty and not trying to sleep with you immediately, something is wrong with him. Because women like K.Michelle, who's nothing more than a liar, you know, she talks way too much about people when she has her own baggage. This is a female who lied about getting silicone implants for years until she ended up sick in the hospital in very bad shape. Just a little while ago, this chick was writing Instagram posts while laying in a hospital bed because she was getting surgeries to remove those silicone implants. Now she's making excuses as to why she got them. But before then, she was telling people that she was natural, when you could look at her old pictures and tell there was nothing natural about her. But she deceived these young girls into believing that she was natural when there was nothing natural about her. And there's a lot of women like her who have fake silicone implants, either in their in their chest or in their backside. I'm trying to keep PG. So for years she went with this lie, and now she's only reason why she's being honest now is because she doesn't care, because she knows that people are embracing fake more and more. So that's why she basically told the truth, and because she was in the hospital, for being sick, and also because she got a lot of that removed because now she got her a simp. I mean, she's now in a relationship with the fiance, a guy who was willing to put a ring on her finger, because none of the other guys she was dealing with was willing to do that. And this was the same woman who made a post saying that she no longer was going to date black dudes and she was going to date white dudes. And then shortly after that, some Negro put a ring on her finger. In this situation, her doing this interview, the fact that you're bringing up LeSean McCoy, you're bringing up Ocho Cinco, these are guys who are not talking about you, K.Michelle. I know you feel salty that he was dating other women during the time when you were trying to get chose and he never chose you. He did it for a reason, because he realized that you run your mouth way too much and he cannot take the chance of dating you. But you want to talk about his dick size. You want to make fun of the fact that he admitted that he comes fast. Well, that doesn't stop women like you from wanting to date him. She keeps talking about Idris Elba. She keeps bringing up Idris Elba's name and how she dated the guy, even though Idris Elba barely talks about her. He barely talks about her. He barely acknowledges that relationship. Now, if he's asked about it, he'll probably say yeah. But nobody knew they were dating. And it was because it was his choice. He did not want people, especially he's from the UK. He's of African descent. He has a lot of Africans in his family. They're not accepting of him dating a black American female like K.Michelle, who really has no filter, who does not know how to control what she says or does, who's out here talking about dick sizes, who's out here telling all of her business. Nothing natural about her. People talk about the nose job she's had, the fact that she's lightening her skin, the fact that I believe she's had a lot of work done. I believe she's had work done on her face. She looks very unnatural, very Lil Kim-ish, and the only reason why she hasn't gone full Lil Kim is because she still has dark hair. Lil Kim with the blonde, hair, and just trying to look like a doll, basically. And I just want to understand from a lot of you females, what is the point of talking about a guy, having his name in your mouth? How does that benefit you or help you in any way? Can you explain that to me? Why is it that you have women who want to tell the business of the man that they were trying to sleep with, and you are in interviews talking about how he wasn't trying to sleep with you? That's an L. You can talk about his dick size, you can talk about how he comes fast. It has to be an L that you never forgot if you admit that he wasn't trying to sleep with you within days of you trying to meet him. You see, before K.Michelle's career got to where it is, or she was able to become relevant during her time on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, no one knew who she was. She had a fake butt. She was going around dating different dudes. She was Idris Elba's secret girlfriend. She wants to get upset when guys talk about the scent of her box, but she's okay with talking about somebody's dick size and if they come fast. Talking about you wouldn't sleep with Ocho Cinco because he has a big dick and you want walls. This is a legit quote from her. The reason why she didn't sleep with Ocho Cinco is because she wanted walls, because she wanted to get married. So I guess all of these thizots who are sleeping with men for money, they can forget about getting married. These porn stars, they can forget about getting married. These women who out here sleeping with all these different dudes, who don't have any walls anymore, they can forget about getting married, huh? I just find it really interesting that she waited until she was in this relationship. Now, you can't even tell she's in a relationship. Look at the pictures she continues to put up. Look at how she continues to talk about dudes who don't talk about her. Let me tell y'all something. As quietly as it's kept, women actually, especially celebrity females or these IG model types, they don't like when dudes sort of don't acknowledge them. This is why she continues to talk about Idris Elba, because he doesn't acknowledge her like that. You got guys like LeSean McCoy who doesn't acknowledge her. Ocho Cinco doesn't acknowledge her. Even R. Kelly don't even acknowledge her. But this is why she talks about him. These women feel slighted that these men don't talk about them, because you're not that important to them. You're just one of many. This is why you felt some type of way when you found out that LeSean was dating Portia Williams. But you shouldn't feel that way, because he is a pro athlete and he really ain't trying to put a ring on none of y'all females' fingers. Especially you chicks trying to make a living or make a career out of showing as less as possible. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section, or let me know your thought. The link to the video will be in the description box in the comment section as well.